happened in the Charlie Kirk assassination. President Trump just said a short time ago that he is very certain that the suspect in Tuesday's killing is now under arrest. The president made that claim in a live appearance on the Fox News channel.
Yeah. Can I always say, I think, just to protect us all, and so Fox doesn't get sued, and we all don't get sued, and everything else. But I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody. Right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job. You know, getting somebody that you start off with absolutely nothing. And we started off with a clip that made him look like an ant that was almost useless. We just saw there was somebody up there. And so much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But, yeah, I think we're in great shape.
Mr. President,
he's in custody.
Your suspicion was that he was radical left. And now you have more information. What can you share with us about his ideology?
Yeah, Lawrence, let me just... And by the way, Lawrence is doing a good job. What's going on?
Job. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm very proud of you.
That president has information that the rest of us don't. Let's bring in Carter Evans. Carter, what are you hearing about this?
Well, you know, the president didn't give too many details about how the arrest went down, when or where. We're going to get more of that information at a news conference that is now scheduled for 9 a.m. Eastern. What we do know is that last night, authorities released some very clear surveillance video showing what they say was the shooter on top of the roof of the building where he shot Charlie Kirk from. You see him jumping down, running away. But yesterday, they also released photos of the suspect, and these were enhanced, and they were really good photos. I mean, you could get a really good look at this guy's face. He had sunglasses on, but other than that, you can get a pretty good look at him. Now, they told us at the news conference last night that they've received more than 7,000 tips on this one, and they've been following up on every one of them. They've also interviewed more than 200 people. And when it comes to digital tips, this is people uploading video and photos to the FBI's website that might be useful for the investigation. They say they received more or as many, or the last time they received this many digital tips was after the Boston Marathon bombing in 2013.
All right, Carter, thank you so much. Let's turn now to Weijia Zhang here in the studio. Weijia, good morning to you. What are you hearing? I kept saying when you saw the shirt that he was wearing, his face, family members certainly know who he is. What are you hearing about this arrest?
Well, Gail, according to President Trump, that's exactly what happened here. Somebody very close who knew who this person was, a minister, according to President Trump, recognized him and then went to a friend who is a U.S. Marshal to report it. And then the president said that after that, it was the shooter's family who got involved. He said, namely, the suspect's father. And he did couch it, obviously. The president said, look, this is still preliminary, but I have a high degree of confidence that we have the shooter in custody. And, you know, Carter talked about how they have 7,000 tips. Gail, it was just apparently one that made all the difference, because this pastor saw all the images that we were watching and then reported it to somebody. And the president said he found out about this about 5 minutes before he went on set here in New York City to talk about, you know, everything else. And then he had this breaking news. So that is what we know today. We haven't even heard this yet from law enforcement officials. But again, the president making this very significant announcement this morning.
Well, breaking news is always a very fluid situation, but you would think if anybody has the information, the president would have the most recent information. And to hear that possibly his father and the minister turned him in, every time I saw that picture, Weijia, I kept thinking, so many people know who this man is. So many people do. And I was hoping that he would be caught sooner rather than later.
Yes, and that's exactly why President Trump from day one said the same thing and begged people for information. And now we have critical information.
Weijia, thank you so much. Just to recap, President Trump says he is highly confident that the shooter in Wednesday's assassination of Charlie Kirk is in Utah, is now in police custody. Our coverage, of course, will continue throughout the morning on our streaming channel, CBS News 24/7. Many of you will now return to CBS Mornings. This has been a CBS News Special Report. I'm Gail King here in New York.